Hey, Pangja!
Yes, master.
It's been several months since I came here with my father, but I've yet to go sightseeing. Is there any good places?
As you wish, Master Lee. Out the north gate, Yoryong Fortress is a good place. Out the west is Namwon Temple, and to the east is a shrine for Guanyu. To the south are Gwanghanyu and Ojak Bridge. It is said that they're the best place to visit in Namwon.
From what you said, Gwanghanyu seems to be the best. Go, and let's get ready.
But you know, your father forbids this. You'll get me in trouble.
Look, I'll just get permission from my father.
He lets Pangja lead the way and goes out through the south gate. He unfolds his fan to block the sunshine. As he travels down the wide road to the south, the breeze stirs up the dust. The governor's sons reach Gwanghanyu. Flowers, willows, and east wind are all around. The purplish red tower radiates golden and red light. Gwanghanyu is beautiful, but Ojak Bridge is better.
Hey, Pangja!
Yes, master.
Look over there!
Where?
White and red flowers, an angelic girl appears from the flowery field with her maiden, as if they would ride a swing together. She grabs the two ropes with her delicate hands and swing up so high. Her lovely motions put Mongryong in a spell.
Oh, that's Chunhyang. She's the daughter of Wongmei, an old courtesan. She must be out with her maiden Yangdan.
A courtesan's daughter? This is good. Pangja, go and bring her here.
Please, I can't.
Pangja!
She won't come anyway. Her mother's a courtesan, but Chunhyang refuses to be one.
She's a courtesan's daughter. Why can I ask to see only her face? Bring her to me, now.
Pangja obeys and runs to bring Chunhyang. He takes one step, and like a bird who flies fast with its wing, Pangja arrives in front of Chunhyang on the swing.
Chunhyang, there's a big problem.
What is it?
The governor's son came to visit Gwanghanyu. He saw you in a swing and wants to meet you, so follow me.
I may be a lowly person, but I'm not a courtesan. How can a flower call a butterfly? Tell him this. The wild geese desire the sea, the crab desire their holes, and a butterfly desires a flower.
I told you to bring her. Did you make her run away?
I didn't do such thing. She said some words that I don't understand. She said, the wild geese desires flowers. Or was it the other way?
They're proverbs with a deep meaning. Like the wild geese desires the sea, the crabs desires the hole, and as the butterfly desires the flowers. She wants me to come in her place. Let's go. We need to go back for now.
To master the poetry in a beautiful place is one of the scholar's ways, but then you might fail to balance your body and mind. Don't forget to follow the 6 exercises of a scholar, such as archery and horseback riding. Don't forget to do this thing.
Yang Li sits at his desk under Chunyang's spell. He sees everything as the old courtesan's daughter. Pangja leads the way. They travel to Chunyang's house while the moonlight slips through the clouds.
We're here.
What shall I do now, master?
Call her.
Chunhyang, are you still awake? My master is here, so come out this instant.
Is this a joke?
It's me, Pangja.
What are you doing here?
I brought the governor's son.
You fool! You should tell me you're coming. Young Dan, open the gate for them. Master Lee, it is an honor to have you in our home. Please do come in.
Who wrote this? Lotus Pavilion.
It's a girl's clumsy writing.
Though a lotus blossoms from a clay, its scent travels for miles. Scent more farther and purer. Your scent fills my room and intoxicates me. Said of this lotus, you are the best flower, Chunhyang.
Did you come here thinking I was an easy courtesan?
You're a talented writer, and so am I. Don't you think that it's fate that a talented man and a woman fall for each other?
Master Lee, this is my mother.
It's an honor to meet you. What brings a nobleman to our house this evening?
A few days ago, I found Chunhyang at Gwanghwanru, and I instantly adored her like a butterfly desiring for its flower. How would you feel if I take Chunhyang's hand as my wife?
You're a noble, and Chunhyang's a low class.
I'll be a good husband, so give me your permission.
I can give you my approval, but it's not my decision. Chunhyang, what do you think?
Since Master Lee is so insistent, does a lowly girl have a choice? But since the future is unforeseeable, please vow your eternal love for me.
The sun and moon will never change. My love for you will never change like the sun and the moon.
His name means dream and dragon. It's amazing that my dream is happening to reality. I had a dream of a blue dragon submerged in a pond full of flowers that has brought this wonderful event.
What are you doing here?
The governor is looking for you. You have to go.
I haven't seen you studying. Why were you too busy to hear the news?
What news, father?
I've been appointed to the king's cabinet. I'll finish up here and go to Seoul. So take your mother to Seoul ahead of me.
Master Lee is here! Why did you walk here without Pangja? Why do you look so worried?
My father has been promoted to a higher position in Seoul.
That's a high rank in the government. That's great news. But are you supposed to be happy?
I have to leave for Seoul tomorrow.
Are you afraid that I won't follow you? Don't worry. A wife follow his husband wherever he goes.
My mother said, if people discover about our marriage, I'll be disowned and forbidden to the exam. And I can't pray to a family shrine. So my mother insists that I don't mention I'm married to our father.
Are you saying we have to separate? There is the cloud you swore on. Speak to me. You begged me to be your wife, but now you have ruined my life.
Oh, your highness, how could you do this?
Mother, please stop crying and leave us, me and him. Since Master Lee has to leave tomorrow, I want to talk to him and cry on his shoulder all night.
Oh, my daughter, Chunhyang, how can your heart be so benign?
My dear husband, drink this. On the way to Seoul, think of my love for you. Our enemy is not a person, but the class that divides us.
Chunhyang, take this mirror. My love is pure as the mirror's reflection. Think of me when you use it.
Take this ring, my dear. My mind is fixed as the color of this ring. Keep this and look at it as if it were me.
While she sobbed every night, the former governor moved to the natural city after 3 years. The new governor, Byun Hakdo from Seoul, takes his place. The new governor is on his way.
I've heard a pretty courtesan named Chunhyang lives here. Her reputation even reached Seoul. Why isn't she here?
Your Highness, Chunhyang is a daughter of a courtesan and a noble official, and I've heard she's married to the ex-governor's son.
Are you saying that he took her to Seoul along with him?
No, that is. She's keeping her chastity to her husband.
Chastity? The nobles would laugh if they heard about this. Bring her to me now.
Sure, Your Majesty.
Madam, 2 soldiers are looking for Chunhyang.
Oh, I forgot about the roll call. Welcome to please come in.
The new governor demands to see Chunhyang. Hey, Chunhyang, we'll take care of you. Don't worry and come with us.
Look after her, okay?
Okay.
Chunhyang has arrived.
Chunhyang is here, Your Majesty.
You're very pretty. Yes, indeed. I choose Namwon among many other places to see you for myself. And I finally meet you here. But, are you really married to the old governor's son?
Yes, sir.
How come you're alone? Therefore, you must have another man to take care of you. Please, feel free to tell me.
Because I'm married to the old governor's son, I'm devoted to no other man except for my husband.
He'll probably marry a noble girl when she passes the exam. And soon he'll forget you. You will serve me from now on.
If my husband never returns, I'll be chaste until I die. A governor is loyal to one king. A wife is loyal to one husband. But would you fall to your knees and serve to kings because fortune deserted the country?
How dare you! You will die for that! Drag her outside!
We've got her outside, Your Highness.
As a lowly courtesan, you disobeyed my orders, so you deserve to die!
Did I steal country's food? Did I disobey my mother or cheat my fellow brethren? If not, then why are you punishing me?
Beat her hard!
Yes, sir! He brings an armful of clubs and throws them to the floor. He sorts through the stack and picks a large one with a good grip.
Don't move an inch, or your bones will break!
Chunhyang's body and mind is scorching with pain. She doesn't know what to do, but she never shows it. Meanwhile, in Seoul, Master Lee studies hard and went through books. His knowledge broadens and becomes a skillful writer. The state exam takes place while the country stood silent. He's the first to complete and hand in his answer. They post the top score and Lee Mongryong was top of the exam. One day, the king holds a meeting to send an emissary to Jeolla province. The king gives an envelope to him. It was a secret order. He explored many towns and wide roads, and he finally arrives to Yunsan town. He assigned his descendants to different towns.
We'll meet at Gwanghwanru on the 15th of next month.
Yes, sir.
Come, eat with us.
No, thank you. I'd just like to ask a favor to a friend in Namwon. So how is this town now?
The governor's a devil, and the chiefs are gambling trolls, and we're all displeased. This town seems to be cursed. I've heard the governor is lustful. He adores a courtesan named Chunhyang and enjoys her every night.
Anyone home?
May I help you?
Tell your madam to come out.
Someone is looking for you, madam. He looks like a beggar asking for food.
We have nothing here.
I've arrived. It's Lee Mongryong from Samsung, Seoul.
This can't be. Look at the son of the ex-governor. In a beggar's clothes?
Take me to Chunhyang. She's dying because of me. How can I live without seeing her? Let's go.
You can't go now. The new governor is strict. When the last bell strikes, you'll see her again.
Prison keeper, let us in, please.
Oh, it's you again. We can't let anyone in until the governor's birthday tomorrow. The command is very strict, so please leave.
Don't be stubborn. Take this, okay? Wake up, my dear daughter. He's here.
What are you talking about, mother?
Chunhyang, it's me.
my dear husband, what took you so long? Tomorrow at the new governor birthday feast, I will be executed. Don't let anyone touch me besides you.
Thank you for sparing your busy time to come today.
Why do you think there are so many people outside?
Looks like all beggars around the province have come.
Watch where you're going to. You can't go in.
Step aside. I'm a nobleman too.
You can't enter unless you have an invitation.
Let go of me.
What's that noise all about?
A nobleman who looks like a beggar insists we let him in.
Your Majesty, although they're outworn, he wears the clothes of a noble. Just sit him in the corner and send him away after a drink.
I am obliged to you for giving me good food, and I wish to repay you with a little poem. Apologies for my disturbance. I have to go.
This beautiful wine, in golden goblets, is the blood of 1,000 people. The magnificent meat on these jade tables is the flesh and marrow of 1,000 lives. Burning in this banquet hall, the tears of angry people pour from their sunken eyes, even louder than the noisy song of these courtesans. Resound the complaints of the oppressed peasants.
This poem is laced with poison.
Look at the emissary, Lee Mongryong. He runs out the terrace and flicks open his fan. Hidden in the crowd, the envoy sees the signal and storms out of the crowd.
In the king's name, you're all under arrest. Namwon has the richest rice supply in South and is the basis of the country. But you stole from the people and made them impoverished. Divide what they stole from the poor and give it back to them. Release all the innocent people in jail. I heard a courtesan's daughter disobeys the governor. Bring the Chunhyang to me.
Sure, Your Highness.
How dare you to disobey the governor? How do you expect that you live? I heard you refused him, but will you refuse me also?
I thought the king sent a royal emissary to take care of people's fate, but you're just like the governor and other officials. Stop this nonsense and just kill me.
Give this to Chunhyang and tell her to look up to me.
He wants you to see this. The new magistrate was then banished to a faraway island without meat, without wine, and without company. When all this was done, Lee Mongryong took his bride back to Seoul and wrote out the story Chunhyang as an appendix to his official report. The king read it and was surprised to find such fidelity in a country girl of low birth. He made her a Chunhyang or duchess and declared that her loyalty was proof that she was as good as an Anglo-American daughter. Chunhyang was then officially presented to the parents of Lee Mongryong, and they accepted her as a proper daughter-in-law. In time, Chunhyang bore 3 sons and 2 daughters, and they all lived happily for many years come.